This is the 4th episode of Procrastination Kills, man. I'm getting a little bit better at this shit. And I don't be looking directly at the camera because I'm looking at the monitor trying to make sure y'all can see me. So don't be thinking, like, damn, why the fuck this nigga always looking off? I be trying to make sure this shit clear. Because even though I'm doing this shit by myself, I'm trying to make it as most professional as possible. This shit could be the biggest shit in the country one day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep shit as professional as possible and have shit looking as professional as possible. Presentation is everything, man. But with that being said, man, this is the 4th episode of Procrastination Kills. I don't know how many episodes I'm doing. I'm really just randomly, sporadically putting this shit together. And shit, hopefully motherfuckers fucking with it, man. But what I'm going to talk about today is this, man. Because I talk about this a lot on my Instagram, man. Anybody that follow me know a lot of people be like, well, you crazy. You always talking about how motherfuckers cheap and roaches and all this. This is what I'm talking about today. I'm going to talk about investing in yourself. Get what you pay for and being cheap, you dig? And why it's good to just really invest in yourself sometimes is just hold off and stack it up so you can get what you really want instead of settling for less, man, making yourself look bad. I put a post today on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, DeezyMiyaki5, DeezyMiaki5. I put a post today, I say, I feel like shooting some dope shit today with a dope artist set, with money, not you roaches. So a lot of people laugh at this shit, they like, but it's crazy, always calling somebody a roach. Look, when I say that, I'm not saying it to be disrespectful or condescending or to put nobody down, man. I came from nothing, you know what I'm saying? But the difference between me and a lot of people nowadays, well, the people that come across my radar is this. When I couldn't afford something, I wasn't begging. I wasn't trying to bargain and get somebody to lower their price. When I was hitting dudes about videos before I knew how to shoot videos, I'm like, man, how much for the video? Nigga be like, man, $1,500, $2,500, $3,500. I never hit them with it. Man, you think you can do it for $500? You think you can do it for $250? Man, you think I can pay you half? And nigga said they price. I couldn't afford it. I kept it moving until I was able to figure out some way to get a video. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody told me they price, I respected their price. And if I knew I couldn't afford it, I kept it moving. So why I call people roaches? Because you got a lot of people out here, and it be a lot of rappers, known rappers too, with talent that prey on up and coming videographers, engineers, and you know, people providing services. You dig? Trying to really assist people, but in the end get bled dry and used until there's no more left. And I speak for them. I speak up for them because a lot of people, real soft-spoken, a lot of people won't say nothing. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, well, shit, if a motherfucker can't speak up for themselves, why you speaking for them? Because I can. And that's what I choose to do. I know I'm going to speak up for me, but I'm going to speak up for the people who don't speak, man. Shout out to my man, Tom Gitz, man. He said on the song, I speak for the poets that couldn't rhyme. I strive for the innocent doing time. You dig? I speak for the tongueless, cause they put men on the moon and niggas eating dinner out of dumpsters. I speak for the tongueless, man. Everybody can't speak, you dig? So that might be a reason, you dig? Shout out to Tom Gitz, man. Yeah, you know, a lot of people prey on up and coming people. They see somebody with a camera in their hand, just starting off, got a little potential, really nice. They know they broke, they can't afford it, and so what they do, they prey on them, they hit them. Yeah, what's good, homie? I'm so-and-so, and we'll get a whole bunch of free shit. And then as soon as the next motherfucker come along, offering the free service, they jump ship and leave the other motherfucker that they just leached off of and bled dry in the dust, you dig? So that's why I speak up on it, man. Stop roaching, man. You know, but I'm gonna say this because I don't want to make this shit seem totally negative, you dig? Because that's one thing I'm practicing on within myself. I'm not perfect, man. I don't have all the answers, man. I do not have all the answers. I just speak my mind because that's what I was taught to do. Now, this why you should invest in yourself. When people see you investing in yourself and taking yourself serious, that makes them wonder, like, okay, if they willing to finance themselves, if they willing to put everything they got into this, let me pay attention to it. Because if somebody willing to invest some money and time into something, man, it must be worth something, so they might check you out. And then a potential investor see what you doing and be like, hey, you know what? I fucks with what you doing, man. Let me help you. And then that's when the investor come and match you or finance your whole operation. But they got to see that you willing to invest and lose it all first. Because ain't nobody willing to lose it all if you not willing to lose it all for yourself. You know what I mean? And that's how labels work. You know what I mean? If they see you in the streets, you got a movement going with your music, man. You got money behind you. You doing little shows here and there. You got your little jewelry on. You looking good. You shooting. You getting your own video shot in the streets for $400-$500, man. That's when a major label will match you. They'll be like, man, this motherfucker here getting millions of views without no money. We got money. We can take you to a global scale and make billions of dollars over time. And like, that's how you get those opportunities. You don't get those opportunities roaching, man. People not willing to invest in you if they don't feel like you willing to invest in yourself, man. So when I say invest in yourself, I'm not just speaking on me because I want your money. No, I say that for people who don't really understand the concept of, hey, man, it take money to make money. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that, man. Another thing, when you're not willing to invest in yourself, when you want to go cheap or you want to go free all the time, you want to just jump on everything that's free, man. Just because something free or cheap don't mean it's good. In the end, that shit can really hurt your brand. It's like I said in the second episode of this shit, I don't like speaking by examples or parables. I like speaking on personal experience. Just recently, I flew to Detroit. I had some business to take care of for a couple days, so I flew. Usually, I'm gonna get on the road. I'm gonna drive. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I like being in control of my own life, and I feel like when you in a plane, and I'm not scared of heights, but the chances of you surviving in a plane crash is 0 to none. You know what I mean? And hey, I'd rather drive, but I had some shit to do, and I had to come right back, so I flew to the D. Okay, the airline that I flew with, I'm not gonna say their name because one, you can get sued for that shit, and two, cause that's I think called defamation or some shit like that, and two, I'm not getting paid to promote no airline, you dig? So I'm not gonna say the name, but I flew airline, right? The ticket was cheap as hell, right? Real cheap. Not even a couple, $100 or some crazy shit like that. Yeah, but it was cheap for a reason. Because it was a delay at the airport. I ended up missing the opportunity of the whole reason of why I was going back to Detroit. I didn't even make it in time because it was a layover. We had to sleep in the airport, literally. They was like, well, the next flight is 7 o'clock in the morning. So 3-hour flight turned into a 23-hour flight. We had to sleep in the airport. Customer service was horrible. Everybody was in that bitch doing temper tantrums. But you know what I thought? Luckily they had Wi-Fi at the airport. I had my MacBook with me, man. I was watching boxing and shit, Fight Hype, Dante's Boxing Nation. I watched DJ Ghost 100, man. Shout out to DJ Ghost. I fuck with him, man. That nigga kind of inspired me to even start doing these vlogs, or just watching his story times, man. Go watch DJ Ghost, man. That nigga's funny as hell. But as I was in the airport for all them hours overnight, no phone charger, just thinking, I couldn't even be mad. You know why I couldn't be mad? Because you paid for this. I mean, you paid it $100. You got a real cheap airline ticket. So guess what comes with being cheap? It come with bad service. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to McDonald's and complain, you dig, about the food. I mean, like, unless literally your fries burnt or some shit like that, of course. But I'm saying you can't go to McDonald's and expect 5-star service, you dig? You going to McDonald's talking about the presentation and oh motherfucker, if you want 5-star service, you gotta pay for that, man. Somebody told me one day, you gotta pay to play. I like that slogan, man. you got to pay for what you want in life, man. You get what you pay for. So you being cheap, don't be mad when your results look generic, when your results look off-brand. You got Fruit Loops, you got Fruity-O's, you dig? You got Sprite, and then you got Lemon Mist or some shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, you got to pay for what you want, man. So being cheap is not always the right thing to do. With everything, just because something is expensive doesn't automatically make it good. I'm not in no way implying it, and I'm not saying just because something cheap doesn't mean it can't be good. I'm saying that if something is cheap, don't complain about the quality of it. That's what I'm saying. Pay for what you want. And how does that tie into this music shit? Is this: you got people out here shooting videos with all type of ranges, from free to $10,000, $20,000 videos and up. You know what I mean? My price is pretty affordable. My price is affordable, and I keep it affordable for a reason. Even though I done upgraded 3, 4, 5 different cameras, the quality increased dramatically. All you got to do is, you on my channel right now. When you finish watching this, just go to the beginning of my channel and to the last video I shot. You will see the quality difference. I don't have to brag about none of that. The quality, it has increased, but I try to keep it affordable because I keep it in my mind every time I'm shooting that I was a person that's been doing music my whole life, and I understand that your finances and your passion are not always parallel. You might have passion for something, but you might not have the money to afford it. And I remember I've been rapping since I was 4 years old. That's 20, going on 25 years now. I've been rapping. I never had a video. I didn't come up with money to pay for expensive studio stuff, and you know what I mean, pay for videos, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't have a pair of Jordans my whole life until I moved out, got a job. You know what I mean? So I understand that. So what I do is, even though my quality increased, I try to stay affordable. I work around people's budgets, man. If you in high school or something, you working, you not working, you just in high school, man, you hit me about a video, I know you don't got $800, $1,000, and there's some young niggas getting to the money, but I'm saying the average teenager, young motherfucker, you ain't got that type of money. So you know what, I'm gonna ask you what you got, and then I'm gonna work around your budget. That's what I do. But I'm gonna say this: I'm affordable. But you got motherfuckers that really want you to shoot something for free, or they want to go, like, you tell them your price, they tell you, I want to do this, I want 3, 4, 5 scenes. Well, you be like, all right, man, let me get 500. They'll be like, all right, bro, that's a bet I'm going to get at you. When a motherfucker say, all right, that's a bet I'm going to get at you, that's really mean like they can't afford it. But instead of them saying, man, I can't really fuck with that, bro, they just going to say, all right, that's a bet, bro, I'm going to get at you. But they not going to get at you. You know what they going to do? They going to go find somebody to shoot their video for $100. And then guess what ended up happening, though? They going to shoot the video for $100, and guess what it looked like? It looked like somebody shot it for $100. That's what it looked like. It just looked bad. You know what I'm saying? And then they know it looked bad because you can't deny the truth. Everybody has opinions in life. Let's get that straight. I got my opinion, and everybody not going to agree with it. Other motherfuckers got opinions that I might not agree with, but fuck opinions. It's something called truth. And you can't deny the truth. You can't deny facts. You know what I mean? When it's right in your face. So when you look at a video and you notice, like, man, this shit look cheesy as hell. It looks cheesy as hell. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And so motherfuckers don't want to pay the price that you might throw out to them. And then they go get something cheaper. Then it look real cheesy, and everybody laughing at them, and then they, in the way, hate you because they like, man, this motherfucker was acting funny. He could have shot my shit. No, I'm not acting funny, man. The moral to the story is, invest in yourself. You got to pay for what you want, period. And then another thing is, this don't even necessarily have nothing to do with a music video. This has got something to do with life in general. You have to build relationships and rapport with people. And then deals and compromises and sacrifices and hookups and all that stuff comes with time, you know what I'm saying? And over time, you know what I'm saying? But you have to build a business relationship with somebody first. And one of my slogans, and I made this up, man, friends cannot become business partners, but business partners can become friends. When you doing favors and shit for friends, man, or let's say you start a restaurant and you hire one of your friends, you hire a family member or something, it's not gonna work, because these people that you got real relationships with and love, real genuine love for, might not be good for your business. Because if you hire your daughter to work at your restaurant and rent due, you not probably finna fire her. But what if she been coming late? What if she got real bad customer service or something like that? Now you got your personal sense and your business sense conflicting with each other, because you thinking about, oh, my daughter got a rent coming up, it's Christmas, I can't fire her. No, but then you got a business brand to uphold. So it's not good to mix business and personal relationships. But I say business partners can become friends, because if me and you meet each other, we link up, we make millions of dollars together, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to celebrate about. We gonna become friends through our business, through successful business transactions, and just different experiences. And so, when you ask yourself this before you wonder, like, damn, do you deserve a deal? Have you spent money with somebody? It's like people that have shot videos with me. It's people that shot one video with me, then you got different artists that shot 8 to 10 different videos with me. And guess what? Them people that spend that 8 to 10 videos with me, the first videos, yeah, they probably paid full price. But through time, if we cool, they might only have a couple hundred to spend today. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. I'm gonna take care of them because you took care of me. It's called one hand washing the other. You take care of somebody, they'll take care of you in the end. But you can't come and you never done business with somebody expecting a deal. Learn how to establish a strong business relationship with somebody first before you feel like you deserve a break or a deal. Another thing, and I'm just going through a whole bunch of different topics along the same concept, because I constantly speak about this on my Instagram, and a lot of people take it as a joke, or they be like, I be tripping or something like that. But like I said in my last vlog, I'd rather be the person that somebody be like, man, he be tripping, than thinking I'm a motherfucking pushover, or I'm a dick rider, a groupie, a fan, or something like that, period. Rule number 1, man, stick to your principles, man. Have principles and have morals. Don't be out here like a walking rug getting stepped on, man, because nothing good is going to come from that at the end of the day. To my entrepreneurs out here, and I learned this from experiences, a lot of times, see, I can easily put the blame on other people, but I'm one of them people that's going to accept responsibility for everything that come with my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever say it's nobody else's fault. It's your fault. You know what I mean? I'm going to say this. Entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, you can nip a lot of shit in the bud in the beginning. When you first establishing your brand of the do's and don'ts and what you willing and not willing to accept. You dig? You can't be mad at people wanting favors if you've been given favors. You understand what I'm saying? And so just learn that doing favors, even though it seems cool, sometimes it's not the right thing to do, because people come to expect it. And in a way, it's only right. Because let's say if you've been going to a store and you've been buying the same thing for 10 years straight, and it's been the same price, $10. So one day you walk in that store and they tell you the same thing that you've been buying for 10 years straight is $25. You're going to be like, what? Like, man, you telling me it's 25? I've been paying 10 the whole time. And in a way, you have to understand, it's possible for you to be like, what? Like, hell no, I've been paying $10 for 10 years. How you gonna tell me it's 25? I mean, the facts of life is that things change. People evolve consciously. The cost of living goes up. Things change every day. When I was growing up in Detroit, dog, we used to have 25-cent chips at the store. We had 50-cent Faygo Pops at the store. We had the penny candy store on the east side on Kerchever with the Butts Family Center. Penny candy store. You go in there with $1 and get 100 pieces of candy. Things change. Those same chips that was 25 cent, they 69 cent, 2 for $1 now. Fucking those 50-cent pops, they like 129. Ain't no penny candy. It's 10 cent or 15 cent. So at the end of the day, things change, and some people gonna be with it, some people gonna not be with it. But to every entrepreneur watching this, establish from day one of your brand, your policies and principles, and stick to them. Because at the end of the day, it's going to save you a lot of headaches in the long run. Period. And I'm not going to keep rambling on this same subject. I just want to touch it because a lot of people see me on Instagram and be like, man, this dude be tripping. He calling people roaches. Right now, somebody just commented on my Instagram was like, you be telling the truth, but it's bad for business. But before I get out of here, I just want to let everybody know, when it comes to my business, I run it exactly how I want to run it. Period. That's the greatest freedom and feeling of being a real boss and the owner of something, that you can do exactly what you want to do. You dig? You don't have to jeopardize no form of your true self or your morals to appease somebody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna miss money? Yes, but one thing about me, like I said from the first vlog I ever made, you dig? It ain't money over everything with me. What I want in life is a lot bigger than money. You dig? So it's always another dollar out here. If you chasing a dollar, you will never really be happy, because to a billionaire, a millionaire is broke. You dig? To a trillionaire, a billionaire is broke. So at the end of the day, there's always another dollar. So it's bigger than money with me. I got morals and principles. And one principle of me and my brand is I do what I want to do. Period. I don't do business with everybody. If I don't want to shoot you a video, I'm not shooting you a video. Period. You dig? And that's part of being an owner of something. When you're a true owner, you can do that. You dig? And so think about that. You dig? A lot of people make decisions in life because they have to make them. You dig? But when you're a real boss, when you're a real owner, do what you want to do. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to shoot videos. You dig? If I don't want to do it. I'm saying all that to say, click the subscribe button right now if you're watching this, man. Shout out to everybody paying attention, man. I appreciate all the feedback, man. Oh, and shout out to Jay Success too, because he told me to start using the mic. So hopefully this will sound better than the last ones, man.